All right, welcome back to another episode of Watching Watches. This time around, we're just going to take a quick glimpse at the watch collection of 22 watches. I guess I'll start with the one on the left, one that's not in the watch box. I always like the box that this comes in, and such an excellent presentation done by Invicta that I just can't see myself taking it out. Really cool box that it comes in. It's like a box inside of a box, and it came in a red box. So really cool presentation. Bunch of Gator embossed Gator stamped bands, different colors for whatever clothes outfit you got on. Skeletonized. You can see the heartbeat running and the skeletonized face of the watch. Just a cool watch. Always wanted to add that to my collection and finally got an opportunity. Someone on eBay, I'm pretty sure, got my hands on it. And in mint condition. Unused, brand new. Still has the paper underneath the wristbands. Completely untouched. So that was a cool come up. If you like that watch, and I definitely like that whole setup. This is your Alec Bradley cigar, one of my favorites. When I can't grab Cubans, that's a pretty close substitute, in my opinion. And the pipe, grandfather smoked a pipe, I always wanted one. Very first job on my own, sustaining myself, I got a pipe. Probably before I paid my first month's rent. Okay, and then just a lighter and a cigar cutter. Then at the top left, you have the Belova. As you can see here, it's got to be slightly more accurate than the cell phone in keeping time. And it's smoothest secondhand you'll find on a watch. So that was a mandatory for the collection. I like smooth secondhands. Then you have this one. I think they're calling this a Sub-Aqua. Real cheap watch, but it's just a really cool, basic, I don't even know if you can call that a skeletonized watch. It's just like bare bones minimum. Very lightweight silicone. That is not gold. That's plastic, but the plastic is done so well that it really catches your eye. Some of these watches have really nice stainless steel gold coating, but this one keeps up with the best of them. Has not faded or behaved in any kind of a cheap manner since I got it several years ago. Then you have the wooden watch. This one's been through all kind of heck in several different oceans, bodies of water. I don't know why I abused that watch so much when I first got it. I just really liked it, and I'm a snorkeler, so it went with me. So the leather is beat up, but I don't mind. It just reminds me of how many different oceans that I've taken it into. All of these are really favorite watches. Then you have this one, which has got the really, really workhorse engine in there with the snapback second hand function. Day date. Really, really heavy watch. Then we have this one, which is the Perpetual Calendar. I wouldn't suggest anyone go out and get yourselves a Perpetual Calendar. As you can see, the second hand is going. It's skipping. It's at the, it's right there. It's skipping every 2 seconds because the battery's dead on it. It's like a 3-day charging process for that watch. 3 days to charge it. If you're dumb enough to let it go all the way dead. And it has like a 170-day power bank. So it's a love-hate relationship with that watch. I'm going to have to recalibrate everything on there because I let that go dead by leaving it inside this box for so long. And I'm just now getting the second hand to start back up. It hasn't run in who knows how long, but it's all of this light out here. And I've been sitting it in the window all day today. But yeah, it's like 3 days before it'll not skip second hands. All right, then we got this smooth watch, Grand Diver. See the smooth second hand on that one also. Two-tone, gold and stainless steel. Then you have this one, which is my most luxurious watch in my opinion. It's got the diamonds in it, genuine diamonds and genuine rubies. So that's a very unusual setup there. Can hardly see the rubies. They don't show up well unless there's ample light, usually sunlight basically. There you go. See the rubies in there. All of these watches have on a plastic cell phone coating over the top to protect the screen. So if it does look a little dull, that's why. I swapped that out, put a green, so I have like a red, black, and green theme going on in there. Most of these watches have had some minor alteration done to them. There's my Tourbillon. I wound that yesterday and it's already done. And if you know anything about tourbillons, it's just a cool movement where the whole engine of the watch is just right there in the middle. See it going now. Pretty loud watch when you have it wound. See if you can hear it. Sure you can. It's very loud, but cool. Something I'll also, it's skeletonized on the back and front. Really cherish that watch. I've not ever seen one like it. I got it from Germany. Then you have this one with the rotating bezel on the side here. That's one cool feature I like about that one, with the graphite carbon fiber face. I also like the ankh. It's like a hidden ankh there with the square beneath a circle. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Then you have your, speaking of ankh, we got the African meteorite face watch there. Really cool. I like the Man of War, which is what that is. I like the Man of War design because of the cushion body of the watch. Kind of like a softer circle. And then it's a really, really power horse, kind of like the one here. Like this one has a real powerhouse of an engine inside. Very expensive engine inside. Also has a snapback feature for the second hand. Then we've got the underwater. I told you I like to snorkel. That's a great one to take underwater without having any worries of anything happening to it. Has a hydrogen release valve in case you go too deep. It's just like 100% built for the ocean. Then this one is built to look like it's for the ocean. I like the mother of pearl inside of there. I really like mother of pearl. And there you can see all the tones flashing. And I like the elegant numeral system instead of the second hand. A couple of cool features going on in that watch. Not to mention the door opening and shutting. It's like the train engine door. They got the old school train engine emblem. Just a classy Invicta watch is what they do. Invicta makes some really classy items, and like Meslin shoes, they don't really get much credit. Guess they tick someone off. This one is also mother of pearl chocolate. See if we can get that too. This one gets foggy. It's a simple fix. Just take it in and have them open it up and wipe it down the glass from the underneath side. But struggling sunlight is where this really shines. Not so much this false light. But it's a chocolate mother of pearl. All right, where were we? We got the huge watch. I like this one just because it's enormous. This one is Garfield Sea Hunter. It's a monster watch. Huge pieces of metal. I used to wear this in truck driving. Did not ever fear any damage coming to it, and no damage ever came to it. This one with another one in that watch box, when it hits metal, it wins. In truck driving, you're gonna hit a lot of metal on your watches because everything around you is metal. But it's nice to have a couple watches that can take that and dish it just as well as they can take it. I've got several scratches on trailers, trailer doors, frames of the truck just from that watch, and primarily this watch. This is a monster. This one does 200,000 different things. Tracks the moon, tracks the tides. There's a built-in compass. It has about 7 time zones it can track all at once. Right now it's in the Eastern EST, Eastern Standard Coalition Intrinsic. But that watch, when it hits anything on a steel truck, construction site, whatever, it wins. It leaves scratches on steel. It's a monster watch. Speaking of monster watches, there's a Grand Donna Tria. The Tria, it's got 3 watches, 2 on each side and then 1 primary on the front. It's got the function pusher here. And the crown, and the function pushers here. Crown right in the center. But just a very well put together watch. It's extremely heavy. I had to get this one soldered together to make sure it does not fall off. It's older. Gotta look out for it. This is one of the most elegant watches that I own, which is completely see-through. It's just a really, it's called a Russian diver. Automatic, not even a wind-up, just automatic. You roll that thing around and gives you some energy. And this one is just another cool watch for truck driving and or snorkeling, but mainly truck driving for me. That's what I'm using these for primarily. All of these pieces come off. I don't want to pop it off because I'll lose it being that I'm doing this all one-handed. But this door opens up like that door. That one opens up and this one pops off completely. Both of those are done by pulling these 2 levers out. Then you have the enormous crown there and the function pushers on the side. Alligator stamped leather brace. I got that one already. We got the 3 times on that one, 2 times on this one. Time zones. Just a cool looking watch. Another Alligator stamped leather bracelet. Just thought that was cool that it had 2 big face time zones right there at you. Don't have to go finding it. So if I'm brave enough to wear this outside the country, it'd be a really cool watch. I don't necessarily have to go outside the country, since we have 3 or 4 time zones here, if not more. Alaska and Hawaii. But this one I've seen online sold for many hundreds of dollars. It didn't cost me nor the person who got it many hundreds, but it's just a mother of pearl, well-made, elegant watch. You see you have the crown there that shows red to let you know that it's open before you jump in the water. Just push it down and screw it in and you're good. Functioning bezel. Even has the wetsuit adjustable clasp system. See-through automatic. It's just a premium watch. Invicta didn't want much for it. I don't know if you can just go out and get that now, but I've seen people attempt to charge an enormous fee for that watch. And I don't blame them. It looks the part. And because it's Invicta, it will last the part. It lasts a long time. If not, until you go. I don't know. I haven't had problems with the Invictus. Okay, so this one is the hybrid Venom Sub-Aqua. And it is a master calendar, not a perpetual calendar. Much easier to keep up with the dates on this one than that one. This one does more, far more. But this one's more practical. And this is a lot easier to read. These are extremely hard to read because everything's so small. And last but not least, we have the other type of tourbillon movement, whirlwind movement, and a leather brace. I'm not sure what animal that's supposed to be or what it is. I don't know, but I thought it was cool. It matches the internals. You got a functioning bezel on all of these, and you have a side wind up for the tourbillon movement in there. So this is a traditional tourbillon movement, and this one is the one that they made after, like, the second edition style tourbillon movement. Slightly different way of doing tourbillons. Both of them are loud. Both of them are really cool to look at, and that's why they give you a completely open view to see them do their thing. That does it. I hope you enjoyed this watch box presentation of 22 of my favorite watches. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the likes, and thanks for the subscriptions. See you on the next video.